We here with the NBA all-time players bracket. We're gonna narrow it down to see who the greatest player of all time is.
All right, let's start with our first matchup. Kobe versus Wilt. I mean, Wilt had numbers, but Kobe did rack up more accolades, played harder, cared more.
Wilt was a stat chaser, definitely the more dominant player. If we're talking greatness, it's gotta be Kobe.
Ice versus Dwight.
Way better nickname. He putting up 30 a game. He won an MVP. Iceman was nice.
And he had the signature finger roll. Iceman was really like that. CP3's career played out a little differently. I could see this being Chris Paul.
We're talking about Chris Paul. We're talking consistency, sustained greatness.
Although he's great, he's not gonna win a championship. Curry has 3.
Greatest shooter of all time.
Better scorer. CP3 might be the smartest player. He also kind of bitch made. This is obviously
but it's
Curry.
obviously Steph.
Didn't Isaiah Thomas win 2 as a little man? That's unheard of. But for what IT did in his era,
He met the criteria. My vote is Magic. He won 5 rings.
6'8" point guard versus a 5'10" point guard. I'm going height over
Well,
heart.
we gotta
this time.
respect that. That's a little beso on the cheek right there.
Do we even have to explain ourselves?
It's close. Like a few other players can be this close to MJ.
He only has 1 less title.
One less title, all with one team. 99, 03, 05, 07, 14.
But with that said,
It's still
Jordan, Kareem versus Rick Barry. I know Rick Barry was wet and pioneered the underhand free throw. But give me the skyhook, most unstoppable move. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, is you talking about? Big O versus Elgin Baylor. His stats were pretty
damn.
monstrous, and there was no 3-point line. That's a big factor for me.
Bro, nobody did triple doubles for a season. Nobody did that until Westbrook.
Until Westbrook. Even Charles Barkley would probably admit. But this is Larry Bird right here.
It's got to be Larry. Larry got 3 of them things with no athleticism. That's impressive.
I mean, this one's pretty clear. The effectiveness, the analytical approach to the game,
He's not better than AI.
he's probably not better. Pound for pound.
He went all the way to the fucking finals with
true.
Eric Snow.
Harden is a physical specimen. He's
I mean-
a better point guard than AI at like 6'6" and a tank. He's an absolute tank.
Yeah, all right, give it a Harden.
There would be no league fits if it weren't for Clyde Frazier. This is the first man to ever implement drip into the NBA.
Yeah.
2 titles, and back then they played good team ball and he played defense. And he also might have been the first player with a signature shoe. But I gotta go with skill.
Oh yeah, no. I love Clyde to death, but Akeem is special.
T-Mac versus Jerry West.
logo.
Jerry West was a problem, even if he went 1-7 in the finals.
T-Mac was one of the most special players that I've ever watched in my entire life.
T-Mac could be just as good as Jordan.
yeah.
I don't even know, is that crazy to say? I don't feel like it's not.
It's KG.
Ultimate Warrior. I gotta go with skill. Let's just judge it on that. 9-time all-defensive team.
Yeah.
Let's
What he did defensively, yeah.
KG had more impact on the actual game. Easy.
KG's so scary.
Shaq versus Dirk.
Dirk's 2011 playoff run was the greatest individual playoff run in NBA history.
I mean, I love Dirk, but
I love Dirk and Shaq.
proved himself time and time
He's
again.
got 4 of them things.
If he ever actually tried, imagine what he could have done. David Robinson, absolutely amazing.
So is LeBron though.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real. LeBron, Scotty or Julius. Dr. J, I mean, he's...
Dr. J was the original Jordan.
Yeah, I mean, he transcends, bro.
I'm going, Scotty could do it all.
Yeah, Scotty got 6.
Is it crazy to say that someone else could have played the Rodman role?
It's more impressive to me that Dennis Rodman had a game where he had like 30 or 40 fucking rebounds with 0 points than any dunk Dominique's ever done in his career.
Kobe versus Ice. We're talking 5 championships versus no championships in a much more competitive era.
Gotta give it to Bean on that one. Oh, man. This is what people talk about. The best point guard of all time. It usually comes down to these 2. He won finals MVP as a rookie. The fact that Magic was able to hold on to Cookie Johnson throughout all the 80s,
This says a lot about Cookie
it
Johnson.
was a different time.
With this one, I'm throwing championships out the window and just going pure skill. Curry did trumps this man's entire career.
No, it doesn't. But
You don't think it's actually Steph?
I don't, but it's okay.
This could be 1-2.
I mean, it's the way the bracket is falling
Yeah.
down. You know what I'm saying?
If we look at the stats, we would probably say Kareem, but we're not doing that. We won't give Jordan the chance to take this personally. It's Bird, he a better shooter, passer, rebounder.
And if he wasn't going up against Magic, he probably would have like 7 or 8 rings.
Harden versus Hakeem.
Hakeem.
2 of them things.
2 of them things. Back to back, too.
T-Mac was more all-around skill. But KG,
Longevity, bro.
7-footer with a wet jump shot, psychopath, competitor, KG. Sustained excellence.
Yeah, I
The
know.
amount of time LeBron puts into his body is probably more than
Shaq
Shaq
ever
in
did.
his entire career.
Teammate versus teammate. Keep it in the fucking family.
I would say Scotty was more important.
Yeah. There's no Michael without
He
Scotty.
turned into a mini Mike with Kawhi defense. I feel like Kobe was more dominant on a night-to-night basis, especially when he was playing with bums. But Curry did the same shit when he was playing without Clay and Draymond.
Not the same shit.
Let's go Kobe.
Yeah, I'm going Kobe. Maybe when it's all said and done, it'll be different, but right now it's Kobe. Mike versus Larry. Shout out Larry. He made it a long way.
You're running into a fucking Mack truck, brother. I'm sorry.
Black Jesus.
I'm rolling with Hakeem here.
Yeah, me too.
Because it was the same defensive skills with better
Better scorer.
offense.
He's a better scorer.
LeBron versus Scotty. LeBron kind of
LeBron's
perfected
way
everything
better, yeah.
Scotty was good at. Which leaves us to our final four matchup here. Kobe versus Jordan. It's the remix versus the original.
Yeah, for real.
You have to give it to the original.
Yeah, nah.
One more title. He literally stole all of his moves. He might have even perfected the moves.
He's a little bit more skilled.
More skilled, less athletic.
Probably, yeah. But it's Mike.
Part of me wants to say Hakeem, but you just can't do that.
No, we can't.
You can't.
Wrong.
This leaves us to our final matchup. Jordan versus LeBron. We all saw this coming.
And then this is where everybody's gonna start yelling.
Now this-
Space Jam 1 was far better than Space Jam 2.
Space Jam 2 was truly disgusting.
LeBron's gonna play like 21, 22 years. If Jordan played 21, 22 years, his numbers would be out of control.
He was just more athletic. He was a better defender, and he's a better winner. LeBron's a better passer and rebounder.
LeBron, you're right there. And when it's all said and done, win a couple more. We'll have the conversation again.
With that said, the greatest player of all time in the broadcast boys, GOAT bracket, is none other than the GOAT, Michael Jordan.
He is him. Welcome to him University. Tuition due in August.
It's safe to say he's really like that.